Hey, Falcons fans! Stop everything you're doing right now because what I'm about to tell you is going to blow your mind. The front office just made a move that has everyone talking, and trust me when I say this, the implications are way bigger than what you're seeing on the surface. We're 48 hours away from what might be the most critical game of our season, and while everyone's focused on the obvious storyline, there's something brewing behind the scenes that could change everything about how we view this matchup. I've got the inside scoop, the details that the mainstream media is completely missing, and by the end of this video, you're going to understand exactly why this Sunday isn't just another game, it's a statement game. And here's the thing that's driving me absolutely insane, our rivals are making a massive mistake about us right now. They think they know what's coming. They think they've got us figured out. But what just went down in the last 24 hours? It tells a completely different story, and I cannot wait to break this down for you. But first, if you're a true Atlanta Falcons fan, don't wait. Hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Only 1% of viewers actually subscribe. Let's change that. A small action that makes a huge difference. So here's what I need you to do right now. Smash that subscribe button like your playoff hopes depend on it. Because the bombshell I'm about to drop in the next 60 seconds will completely change how you watch this game on Sunday. And drop a comment below telling me, are you ready to see our team shock the entire league? Let's go, Dirty Birds. Rise up. All right, let's get into it. The Falcons just elevated Dylan Drummond from the practice squad for Sunday's absolutely crucial matchup against the Patriots at Gillette Stadium. Now, I know what you're thinking, it's just a practice squad elevation, what's the big deal? Wrong! This is where everyone's missing the plot. This is Drummond's second elevation this season. He got the call up for that Week 8 game against Miami, and while he didn't light up the stat sheet with his 6 offensive snaps, here's what matters, the coaching staff saw something. They saw enough to bring him back up immediately for the biggest game of our season. Think about this for a second. We've got Drake London, we've got Darnell Mooney, we've got Ray McLeod in the receiver room. The coaches could have gone in a dozen different directions with this roster spot. But they chose Drummond. Again. That's not random, people. That's strategic. That's intentional. That's Raheem Morris and Zach Robinson seeing something in the game plan that requires this specific skill set. Now let's talk about why this move is so fascinating in the context of what we're facing Sunday. The Patriots are riding high right now. They're coming off a 5-game win streak, they've got Drake May looking like a legitimate franchise quarterback, and the entire football world is acting like there's some unstoppable force. But here's what kills me, and I mean this is infuriating, the media narrative is treating us like we're some struggling team that's just going to roll over. They're saying the Patriots are favored. They're talking about our less than ideal quarterback situation like we don't have one of the most talented rosters in the NFC. You know what that sounds like to me? Disrespect. Pure, unfiltered disrespect. And you know what's even crazier? These same people talking about how the Patriots are going to bounce back and stay atop the AFC East are completely ignoring what our head coach just said. Raheem Morris came out after that Miami loss. Yeah, it was brutal. Yeah, it hurt, but he said something that should send chills down New England's spine. You need him when you're down. Go out there and try to get a big-time win. That's not just coach speak. That's a man with a plan. That's a man who knows exactly what he's got in that locker room. Let me connect the dots for you because this is where it gets really interesting. Drummond's elevation isn't just about adding depth, it's about creating matchup nightmares for New England's defense. The Patriots have been phenomenal on defense lately, but here's their weakness, they've been slow starting every single week. They fall behind early because their defense takes time to warm up. Now, what does that mean for us? It means we need to come out firing. We need weapons, we need speed, we need versatility. Drummond brings that special teams element, that fresh legs dynamic that can exploit those early game vulnerabilities. This kid's got wheels, he's hungry, and he's been studying this playbook on the practice squad for 2 seasons. You think he doesn't know every single wrinkle of what Zach Robinson wants to do offensively? And here's the kicker, pun intended, the Patriots are so focused on stopping our main weapons that they're not even thinking about the chess moves we're making with practice squad guys who are ready to explode onto the scene. Now let's address the elephant in the room, because I'm seeing this everywhere in the media. It looks like Michael Penix Jr. will be back under center instead of Kirk Cousins, which might be a benefit to the Patriots. Are you kidding me? First of all, we don't even have confirmation on who's starting yet. But let's say it is Penix, the disrespect is unreal. This is a first-round talent, a guy with one of the strongest arms in football, a quarterback who's been sitting, learning, preparing for this exact moment. You know what the Patriots should be terrified of? The unknown. They've got film on Kirk, they know his tendencies, they know his limitations after the injury. But Penix? That's a wild card. That's a gunslinger who can make throws that change games in an instant. And if it is Kirk under center? Even better. Because you know what Kirk Cousins does better than almost anyone? He makes pre-snap adjustments. He picks apart defenses with his football IQ. Against a team that's at slow defensive starts? That's a recipe for an explosive first quarter. Look, I'm gonna be real with you, Falcons Nation. This game isn't just about getting to 4-4. This isn't just about bouncing back from a tough loss. This is about respect. This is about showing the entire NFL that we're not some team that's going to be used as a get-right game for whoever's hot at the moment. The Patriots think they're going to waltz into their home stadium, continue their little win streak, and use US as a stepping stone to stay atop the AFC East? Absolutely not. We've got talent everywhere on this roster. We've got a running game that can control the clock and wear down defenses. We've got playmakers on the outside who can take the top off any secondary. We've got a defense that, when clicking, can create chaos and turnovers. And now we've got strategic elevations. We've got coaches making calculated moves. We've got a team that knows what's at stake. Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Time, when that ball kicks off at Gillette Stadium, here's what I'm watching. First quarter aggression. If we come out conservative, if we come out tentative, we're playing into their hands. But if we come out attacking, if we use these strategic pieces like Drummond to create confusion and matchup problems, we can jump on them early and make them play our game. Special teams impact. This is where Drummond could be absolutely crucial. One big return, one momentum-shifting play on special teams can change the entire complexion of the game. Defensive pressure. We've got to get after Drake May early, make him uncomfortable, force him into mistakes before he gets into that rhythm that's been killing teams. Coaching adjustments. This is where Raheem Morris needs to show why he's one of the brightest minds in football. Out-scheme them, out-adjust them, show them that we're not just talented, we're prepared. Look, Falcons Nation, I know this season hasn't gone exactly how we wanted. I know that Miami loss stung. I know there are questions and concerns. But this is where championship teams are built. This is where we separate the pretenders from the contenders. The Patriots think they know what's coming. The media has already written us off. The betting lines have us as underdogs in their house. Perfect. Let them sleep on us. Let them think Dylan Drummond is just a practice squad guy getting a random elevation. Let them think our quarterback situation is a weakness. Let them think we're just gonna roll over and be another win on their streak. Because when we shock the world on Sunday, when we walk out of Gillette Stadium with a massive road victory, when we prove that this Falcons team is for real, it's going to be that much sweeter. This is our moment. This is our time. This is where we make our stand. Rise up, Falcons Nation. Sunday can't get here fast enough. And if you're as hyped as I am, smash that like button, drop a comment telling me your score prediction, and subscribe because you do not want to miss the breakdown after we get this. Go Falcons!